Hey everyone. So, as of right now, I think I have the title as Are You in Demand or On Demand? Okay, in demand or on demand? Alright, so this goes for everyone, men and women. Alright, I want to say this disclaimer. This is not for what I'm about to say, this is not a dig to anyone. I'm just stating how the world is. I'm not here to point fingers. I'm not here to put anyone down or anything, okay? Because I know how y'all operate. Ooh, she talking about her, this, that. I ain't got time for all of that, okay? I just want to show you how people really operate and people think. Yeah, man, cricket afro. It is what it is. All right. So, if you want to know what type of value you bring to the table. Okay, a lot of times people look at value as, for guys, your height. I saw earlier, height, financial status. If you have a degree, depending if you have a house, car, credit score, that type of thing. Value. All right, I'm gonna call it out. Even package size can make a difference. Okay, that's what y'all feel. Females is it's more so the body shape. If you more of a petite or a body full figure when it comes to proportion wise, cars. And you know what, it really ain't about cars and stuff, because it's really about body image, how your face look. If you have, clean skin, or if you have makeup on your hair, how, manage your hair, your clothing. Really, that's what guys look at. It's crazy. So when it comes to female, that's normally what the standards of when people look to see what they want, they go by body image for a female. And then for a man, they go by his pockets. If the pockets don't add up, then it ain't going to equal to nothing for them, okay? Because if the pockets ain't right, then you can't even get in the door. It's the pockets and the height, all right? And sometimes the skin complexion. But that's really what it boils down to. It's like a man has to have more to the table. A man will end up being with a female. She could have 10 kids living on Section 8, but that body is bodying. Boy, you get, they'll talk to you. So this is the thing. And that's not for all. I'm just joking around a little bit, But that's really what the way the standards are in this world. Okay, now some guys that are in that financial bracket, they will want a female that's equivalent financially, have a degree or something like that. All right, so wow, that's what society standards are. Okay, that's how society look at it. Now this is the thing. This goes for everyone in the world. When you're in a relationship with a person, right, and you break up, are you a type of person? So say for example, if you're a man and you break up with a female, if she was someone else, do you get mad? If she goes out and and it don't matter who the guy is, do you get mad? Are you chasing after her? Are you calling her? Are you checking on her? Okay? Vice versa. Females. When you with a man, right, and y'all break up, do you do whatever to get his attention? Do you go and, try to keep contact him and stuff? Do you try to insert yourself into his other relationships? Do you try to present yourself in ways to keep his attention? If the answer is yes on either side, then you are on demand. Okay, on demand. So that means is this: you don't value yourself. You're on demand. So you know how like the network, the only time people watch it I think on demand is still going on TV, where you can go and you can just go into your selections and click whatever you want to watch when you want to watch it. That's on demand. In demand is something that is needed at all times. So that means in demand is somebody that walks away from the relationship and they go mind their business. They don't care who you with, who you talking to, and what you doing, because they know their value. They know who they are. They know that they bring the table, they bring the table, and they got everything for the table. They everything. They know who they are. So when they walk off, they don't care who you with. I don't care if you put it down in the bed. I don't care what your finances was. I don't care if you had a house, car, and everything. I don't care if you have all of that stuff. Okay? By materialistic forms, the way the world is. But that person know who she is or who he is. And when they walk away, they know that they was everything. They know that their value is matched, meaning like they know that they are high quality. They know what they truly are worth, and they realize, okay, it didn't work with us. You wasn't right with me. You didn't take care of me, or you wasn't listening to me, wasn't paying attention to me, so I'm gonna move on. They know their worth. They realized what they was in wasn't worth it, so they walked on. So when they walked on, right, and I don't care if a female look better than, look the same, equivalent, I don't care what the female look like, she don't care. She don't care what it is. She don't get mad or nothing. She's like, go right ahead. Have fun. Have at it. Do what you got to do. Same thing for the dude. Dude be like, go ahead, bruh. Or go ahead, dude. Go ahead, right on. You can go ahead, have it. And keep it pushing. Okay? That's how you know what lane you are in. Alright? Because if you have to chase after a person to make them jealous, then you don't value yourself. Okay, if you have to change things about yourself, if you have to provide yourself to look a specific way, if you have to insert yourself into that situation, then that means another part of it is you knew what value you had and you didn't respect it. That's how that goes. Now, don't get me wrong. Both parties can do the same thing. It is like that. That means both parties do not know the value they have. That they mean they undervalue. And they got to do some work within themselves to pull their what? Value up. Because if you're terrorizing that one and that one terrorizing you, but neither one of you really want to be together, and that's all y'all can focus on, then that means y'all are what? Mirroring each other. You seeing your flaws in that one, they seeing their flaws in you. That means you have issues that you need to fix. Okay, does that mean that y'all supposed to be together? Who knows? It's only up to you once you what? Fix yourselves. That's life. Okay, and y'all understand that. Because if you're sitting there terrorizing each other, then you need to figure out why you're terrorizing each other and fix whatever the issues are. And once you fix what those issues are, then you will figure out if that person is equal of value, same level as you, or if you need to find the true value that you're looking for. That goes for the person. If you was with a person and you know that they was of equal value to, if they was on a higher quality value, meaning that they brought more to the table than just the materialistics, and they brought a mind of their own to the table, but knew how to treat you at the same time, knew how to respect you at the same time, and you got to do everything to get their attention, then that means your quality value is not of good, and you need to bring it up. Because a person that truly loves themselves and know that they are high quality, don't matter if you only got $1 to your name or $1 billion to your name, you wouldn't have to run after someone. They will come after you. You shouldn't have to change your body. You shouldn't have to change your form. Because if you know that you brought everything to the table when the table was in front of you, then why you not eating? Why you out here starving yourself, trying to get more attention, not from just a person, but someone else? This goes for everyone in the world. See, I'm going to insert myself. One thing about me in any relationships that I ever been in, when I walk away, I'm done. Okay? I'm done. Alright? And what I mean I'm done is this. I don't care if you got 10 women or 10 girls or whatever you like around you, and I'm just talking about in like past marriages or whatever like that. I didn't care. Don't care. I don't care what they look like. I don't care if they can buy a house in front of me. I don't care if their booty bounce more than mine. I don't care. I don't care if they walk around naked. I don't care. Okay? Because I know my value. I know my worth. Alright? Because there's no shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I done everything that I could in a situation. And I want y'all to understand that for yourselves. See, value is not always about the material things. You are considered value. And I'm not saying, oh, they need to buy your hair and they need to buy your clothes or vice versa for men. Because women do buy guys. Okay? It goes both ways. They don't talk about it, but women do by guys, okay? It's the mental and it's spiritual, okay? Because when all of those things, say for example, you get sick, is that person going to still be there for you? Is that person going to listen to you? That person going to be there with you? We all go through mental breakdowns at one point or another in our lives. Is that person going to still hold your back, hold you down whenever you're going through something? Are they going to walk away from you, pick on you, talk about you, mistreat you, and then go to the next person? See, true value knows true worth. And true worth understands that even if a person, you're in a relationship with a person, and sometimes you might have to take a break away. But even if you take a break away and they go their way and you go yours, you understand your value and your worth. And you continue fixing yourself. You continue doing what you need to do for yourself. You don't sit back and wait until the other person come around. You continue moving forward. And if they understand your true worth and your true value, they will catch up to you. That's how that goes. Shouldn't be turned around looking backwards trying to fix something. You have to fix yourself. Fix you. Don't sit back and don't go over there and be like, you need to get it right. You need to do no. They don't need to do nothing but mind their business. You need to do it. You need to fix yourself. You need to do whatever you can do for yourself. Now, this is the other part to it. Nobody say you can't be friends. Okay? Sometimes people, y'all can be in a relationship and it's just not the right thing at the right time. And sometimes it's just better off being friends. You understand? Sometimes people realize, you know what, I like you better as a friend. And then sometimes that can still turn back to something later. But do I need to rub my life in your face or vice versa? No, whatever you want to do, go do it. Go handle that. Because apparently there's something that's missing that you need to figure out. So go ahead, do what you need to do. Now, if you need my assistance and communicate, I can communicate, but that's all we're going to do is communicate. Or the other values, or how can I say it, the other products are off the shelf. Let's discontinue until further notice. That's the difference. See, sometimes in these situations when people walk away, they still want to say they got something. They still got the juice. They can still squeeze something out of a person. So when the person goes, they'll go back to the person just to say, I still got it. I still can get them. Well, why are you still trying to get something that don't want you? Because if they want you, they'll do the work to keep you. Just having somebody on your shoulder for an on-call service or on-demand service doesn't mean that you have value. It's just you're another category. And they only utilizing that category whenever they want to watch that show. That's really it. You got to understand your true value. You got to know who you are. You understand? You don't have to sit back and prove yourself in somebody. Prove yourself to yourself. Put the energy into yourself. I'm going to speak on the situation with myself right now. I'm going to just go based off of my reality moment. I don't, like I said, when it comes to the world, I feel like everybody know about a lot of people know about me and stuff. But right now, I'm going to say it in my current situation, okay? So in my current situation, I'm going to make it look like this. In my current situation, nobody know about me. The only people know about me is the people that's in town. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's how it is. But I'm sitting here and I get up here and have these messages about my story, about my life. Like I tell y'all, sometimes it sounds like if I'm over here trying to force myself into a person. No, I'm just telling my story. Okay? And when I talk, like I tell you, I talk as a friend at the same time. I never stop being a friend. Alright? Despite the situation, despite what's going on, despite how people are trying to be me, say me, do, and all of this other stuff, I don't care. If I do show emotion or show something and they can feel that energy, it's not that I care about what y'all doing. I don't care if y'all naked. Y'all got the same body parts as me, okay? I can snap it back whenever I want to, just like the way you looking, okay? And it can be naturally. I'm not stressing that. When I see certain things, it's more so like, Dad, friend, like, you gonna go out like that? You deserve better. It ain't gotta be me. You deserve better. You understand? You need somebody, not just an image, but you need someone that got a mind at the same time. You deserve better. That is what makes me irritated. Okay, because I look at it as a friend. At the same time, I'm not chasing, I'm not running. I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to keep moving forward. And if a person values me on that level, they'll do what they need to do to get there. You understand? And vice versa. If the shoe was on the other foot, and I was behind and he was head, and that's what I felt, same thing. You understand me? However, at the end of the day, does that mean I'm chasing? No, I'm walking. I'm just walking forward, one step at a time. When it comes to all these other females and all this other stuff, I don't have time to watch y'all and care about y'all and what you say, what you do. I don't care what position you was in. I hope you had fun. You know, if you had the opportunity, enjoy yourself. I wasn't there. I'm sorry. I gotta play. Okay. It's a spirit thing. That's it. It's a spirit thing. But anyway, I'm not like you gotta laugh, y'all. You gotta laugh. You gotta enjoy life. You understand? Y'all remember everybody got a life. If they ain't in your everyday life, then who is? You know, you got to live no different than me. If I wanted to be with somebody, I would, but I'm cool. You understand? I know what my mission is and I know what I want. So I'm gonna just keep focusing, and if it's meant to be, it'll be. If not, I'm gonna keep on walking. I ain't about to keep looking back to see, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Like, I ain't got time for all of that. You know, I'm gonna still be a friend no matter what, and that's okay. You understand? I know my boundaries and I know what not to do. Okay. But when it comes to us, I'm gonna start with the ladies. First, ladies, you don't have to degrade yourself to prove yourself. Just be yourself. You don't have to change your body. You ain't gotta change your hair. You ain't gotta do all this to get attention. It's energy. Energy is stronger than appearance. Just to let you know that energy is stronger than appearance. If you get your energy right, then you will attract what you need. Stop putting yourselves out here. Oh, let me dress this way. Let me do this. You making a mockery of yourself. Maybe the world might think you look good. You know, your community might think you look good. You know, something like that. Maybe they might put you on a pedestal. But at the same time, just because you look good on the outside don't mean you good on the inside. Focus on you. Focus on the inside. This goes for everyone in the world. You understand? If you want something, then fix yourself. Do the work. But that's the problem in the world. People don't want to do the real work. Everybody just want an image. They just want to look good on the outside and then hope when they go in the inside of the house, the person want to be there. And then every time you go to sleep at night, they in somebody else's bed because they rather be with the other person than you. You just look good for the aesthetics and that's it. You understand? You know, as ladies, look at me. I ain't nowhere near to what society standards is. But I know what my standards are. And that's okay with me. Again, I ain't for everybody, and that's the good thing. My spirit for everybody, but my reality ain't. And my body only for one. I need that to be known. Okay, my body is only for one. I ain't no buffet around here. Okay, maybe for that person, but ain't for everybody else. Okay, I need to throw that out there. You know, but as ladies, love you. I'm in my natural state. Do I supposed to go out here and change myself to fit somebody else's image because that's what they flaunt around the whole time? Nah. I'm gonna be me. Okay? I'm gonna be me all day. Be authentic. See, that's the thing. A lot of folks want authentic, but they scared to be authentic because they scared that people ain't gonna like them. But the right one's gonna love you. Understand? We all have something with us. And don't get me wrong, I can look like this today and look like something else tomorrow. That's the beauty. I can put a costume on anytime I want to. The beauty about it is being able to take it off. Some people can't take the costumes off. You know, so ladies, don't get yourself caught up trying to please men with the aesthetics of the outside and then be empty on the inside and then wondering why your vase is cracking. You understand? And if you made a mistake and you was with a person and things didn't work out, fix yourself. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. Okay? But the thing about it is you have to acknowledge why you was with the person in the first place. If you know in the first place you didn't want them for the right reasons, then why you going back to that? That ain't what you need. You need something different. Go a different route. Because the way you was doing something before may not be that's not what you need. You need the opposite. And y'all stop worrying about what people think about race and stuff. Shucks, you never know what color the person going to be. But as long as treating you with the utmost respect, that's all that matters. And fellas, y'all, listen, I understand y'all got y'all height, y'all got y'all money and stuff, but women ain't property. Just like y'all ain't an ATM. Okay? Stop treating women like they property. Y'all want somebody to flaunt, and then when y'all get in the house, they ain't got nothing to talk about. You like, what the heck they say? They look good on the outside, might smell good on the outside, but then when you actually try to go on the inside, you're like, is anybody home? You understand? Stop focusing so much on the body image. Because you get the right person, guess what? You'll be surprised the things that a person can do and transform in their natural state. In their natural state. Stop sitting back and worrying, oh, she got to have this look and got to have that, like a model type style. Every woman in the world is a model. That brings me to this part. The image of the lady, the statue of the lady in New York. Y'all, I heard a lady, I know, kind of sidebar, but it's on my spirit. There was a black lady. If I can find a video, I'll attach it. There was a black lady said, this is basically horrible in a way. I'm paraphrasing, but in so many words, the way I heard it is like, this is horrible. She's like, we could do better. She was like, this is some LaQuisha, something like that, she said. Some name. But what's the kicker is this. Her and the lady look just alike, just a different hairstyle. I'm going to call it out. However, she did make some good points. But the thing about it is, why are we allowing ourselves to downgrade ourselves? You understand? That goes for any race. Why are we downgrading ourselves? It's like, yes, we need to be healthy. Okay? Healthy. The size of the woman ain't no different than my size. My size, I ain't like that, but I was. But at the same time, we shouldn't dog people out. You know, we should help each other out. Yes, our weight does make a difference because that's our health. It determines our longevity on this earth. So yes, we all need to be a little bit healthier. Okay? However, we need to get to a point where we don't look down at a person because of their size. They still can have an amazing personality. And being around the right person, who knows? That could be the motivation they need. Yes, we should be able to motivate ourselves. But that's the main thing. When you're with the right person, they're going to motivate you the right way. It's like they bring something out of you that you never thought that you needed. You get some type of energy. It's like, dang, like, every time I'm around this person, it's like, I think I'm the best, but then I'm like, yo, I can go up a notch. How the heck this person make me feel like I can go up a notch? Because of the way we communicate. That's the way we talk. We can look at things differently. You understand? Like for me, look at the situation I'm in. But I bring and listen to my conversations. If you saw me on the street, you would think like, man, she ain't nothing. That's what a lot of these folks said. She ain't nothing. She's stupid. She don't know nothing. And then go look at all the videos I provide. Look at all the knowledge I have. Now, don't ask me to spell certain words and stuff like that now. I'm just saying. However, listen to the knowledge that I bring. Listen to how I talk to people and how I uplift people and how I communicate people. Even people that done hateful stuff to me, how I still can provide some type of knowledge to them. But look at me at the same time. I am not the standards of what society calls top shelf. I'm considered bottom shelf based off of society standards. Look at my hair. It's all natural. I don't have makeup on other than a little bit with the eyes. That's it. I don't have no makeup on other than that. This is natural. Outfit, thrift store. Earrings, Beauty World. Beauty World is a hair store. Got it, buy one for $1.99, get another for free. It is what it is. But if you just look at me, right? If you had to put me on a level or a category, what would you put me on? You would have put me at the bottom. Because I'm not what society standards are. And then to know who I am at the same time, then you just missed out. For to get someone that got the body parts everywhere where you might want them at the moment, you understand, and all of that, but ain't got nothing in the dome. And I'm not trying to dog out women that have body parts, because there are some that do get the body parts that are very intelligent and know how to articulate themselves. Just they don't love themselves. I'm gonna call y'all out, ladies. I'm gonna call it what it is. You don't love yourself, because if you did, you accept who you are. But you went to society standards because this is what men want, and you wanted, you wanted a roll call. I'm gonna call it what it is. You understand? So there are some women that are society standards that is intelligent. But a lot of times they don't even get the respect that they deserve because people only want them for their body. It goes both ways. But then you do have some that don't have nothing in their dome, and then you have some that's like me in the world, I'm talking about around the world, that don't have nothing in their dome. You understand? But the thing about it is, there's someone for everyone. There's someone for everyone. Don't matter what educational level you're on, there's someone for everyone. But you need to be with someone that's going to make you feel better about yourself. Like, don't get me wrong, you should feel good by yourself. You understand? But someone that can motivate you the right way, that know how to talk to you the right way, treat you the right way. And if they don't respect that value, then keep on pushing. And you'll attract the right one. But if you have to get out here in the world and flaunt yourself out and look at me type attitude, or when he's in a relationship and you're getting mad and you trying to cause chaos in their relationship and you trying to, dog the female out, fight her and do all of this, or even men does the same thing. Men, you sit there and harass the girl and why you with him and this and that, you knocking your value down. You're knocking yourself down. You don't, on both ends, neither one of you own a property. Neither one of y'all. If you want something, respect it. Love it, cherish it. If that person don't want you, move on. Ain't no different than me. If he decide to keep it pushing, I can't get mad at it because he has a choice. I might not like it, but I can't get mad at it because he has a choice. No different than me. We all have choices. But I know I'm in demand. I know I have options if I want to. Now, am I saying that to try to, throw it in somebody's face? No, I'm having a conversation. I'm not disrespectful. I'm having a conversation because I want to express this to people. A lot of y'all have options, but we want what we want at the same time. And if a person is truly valued, they're not going to treat you like an on demand. On that note, y'all, you have a blessed day.